Hello, everyone. This is Chatty Ashley. I'm coming at you on a Monday in Daegu. It's about 70 something degrees today, so fall is officially here. It is Makeup Free Monday, so I am sporting absolutely not a lick of makeup. Today's video is going to be about 10 things that I wish I had known as a military spouse before we moved here to Korea. Uh, First of all, that the flight was going to be long as, okay? So make sure you bring some melatonin or maybe even a sleep aid from your doctor to help you get through this long 14 to 16-hour flight. Could be longer than that, and if you have connections, also bring whatever movies. They play movies. They feed you like a lot, like every 3 hours. They feed you like you're a baby, but it's really nice because you get some Korean food. And they have movies and games and things like that because it's actually through Delta, or at least my flight was. So the flight wasn't that bad, but it is long as okay. Next, we arrived in the summer, so it was very, very hot. Um, I would compare it to Georgia as far as the level of humidity, but because we spent so much time outside walking from, this in processing location to that in processing location, and of course walking to, a restaurant for dinner or different sightseeing, it was just disgusting. So I recommend getting a little handkerchief or even an umbrella just to keep the shade off of you. And you'll notice that's what the locals do. They always have like a big visor on or an umbrella, and they're always like patting themselves furiously because it's so super hot. Which is the third point, that you will walk everywhere. This is a very pedestrian friendly city. And then just on post as well, you'll walk a lot, especially if you are command sponsored. So one person will have to do a lot of walking because the other person will have the car. So be prepared to buy some really good shoes, even if they are those ugly shoes, like those Clarks, super comfortable, ugly, but a wise investment, or a good, pair of Nikes or something like that. Background checks. You'll need a background check for everything. You need a background check for um, coaching. You want to be a coach. You'll need a background check for a job. You'll need a background check for just about anything. Me and my friend were joking that I would need a background check, just to just volunteer. You need a background check. So know that. Housing, that's number four. We didn't find out whether or not we were going to get housing on post or off post until we actually arrived here. And honestly, I really wanted to live on post because I wanted that sense of community. However, we have off post housing, as you can see. So I have to work a little bit extra harder to integrate myself into the community, because the kids go to school and my husband's at work, so they're already like doing it. So me, since I'm not working right now, I have to try harder to get that sense of community. So I'm really glad that I went to the spouse orientation and met some really good people. Um, oh, and then with housing, on post housing, it's not so hot. I heard they're going to upgrade it though. So maybe by the time you get here, it will, there'll be new buildings. Sometimes when I go to the commissary, I see these little signs and it'll say like, "Sorry, but a truck broke down in Alaska, so this meat's not this meat hasn't arrived yet." So be prepared for some kind of food shortage. It's happened a couple of times since I've been here because they have to import, the brands that we like into the commissary, to have that um, feeling that you're still like at a different commissary, like they're all the same, they're unilateral. So to get those brands, you have to ship them from the States to here. well, sometimes, shippings get delayed. So your food might not be there. So it might be wise to stack up on meat. I mean, would not be like, greedy or anything, but shortages do happen. Just make sure you stay within your ration. Speaking of rations, wine is not included in the ration. So, ladies, drink up. Next, um, small streets. So, I don't know what kind of vehicle you plan on bringing here. However, we brought a Ford Raptor, which is equivalent to a Ford F-150, pretty big truck, and big bumpers and all extra things that he did to it. So it's kind of hard for us to get down some of those streets. So I don't even drive the car. I only drive it on post. Off post, some of the streets are so narrow that you have to find alternative routes. So I would recommend bringing a small car. Um, Larger cars can be good because you might feel a little bit more safe because the driving here is a little bit cray with all of the crazy motorbikes or scooters and pedestrians and just crazy taxi drivers. So it can be good to have a big truck, but really the small car would just work better. So I will be getting me a little beater once we get approved. Let's see. Sofa stamp. You need a sofa stamp to really be able to stay here. A sofa stamp is on your kind of like a visa, I guess. It's on your passport. It takes about 2 weeks to get that back. So I would recommend getting that ASAP. You can either get the paperwork started from the spouse orientation, or your sponsor, your spouse, can help you with that as well. I You definitely get it right away because it takes 2 weeks, and if you want to find a job, you definitely need that. See, I already said that. Oh, Koreans can make some dang chicken, y'all. It's so good. It's ridiculously good. Like, there's a KFC here, but I haven't even went to the KFC. I did go to the Popeyes at Camp Carroll, but I did not go to the KFC off post because yeah, their chicken's better. It's just, oh my gosh, I can't even describe it. There's this place called Barbecue Chicken, and got this honey glaze and this olive oil glaze and just all these glazes, and it's just so good. And it's just fried to perfection. It's so good. Even the chicken on the stick that they sell in random places, you will love, love, love the chicken. Staying with food. Okay, everything delivers. Subway delivers. Barbecue chicken, Latteria, McDonald's, Domino's, of course, Pizza Hut. Everybody, everybody delivers. So you have to figure out, how to communicate in order to get it delivered. But this is a really extra special treat because you can't get fast food delivered in the States. Like, you're not gonna get McDonald's. Get it here. McDonald's is okay. Latteria is better. I had the shrimp burger from there, and it was oh my. Anyway, Bulgaria's good though. Yum yum. Okay, so let's talk about shipping here. So I'm a little bit of a stereotype. I love Amazon, Starbucks, um, Target, Old Navy, Forever 21, and not really H&M, but I'm a stereotype. Those are the stores that I really love. Amazon, of course, ships here. Fantastic service. Walmart ships here. Fantastic. Old Navy, Gap, on it. Okay. Like, I can see the website from my house clearly. Boom, submit, order coming. Okay. Target. I can't see Target app. Okay. Um, no matter what I do, I can't see Target. It's like, ooh, item not found, item not found. Clearly the items are there. I reached out to Target, and they were saying some security issues or whatever, that it can't be unblocked. And, this is a really disservice to their APO military families. And I told them that because, I mean, Walmart ships here. So why can't Target? Target being bougie. That's what it is. Target's being bougie. So I'm really upset by that. And I know that I can get a VPN or whatever and try to like, get around it or whatever. But why should I have to do that when clearly I don't have to with Amazon or Old Navy or Walmart? What the heck? Yeah, I'm upset. So they got rid of some of my brands anyway, like Verona and Massimo, how do you say it? Anyway, they got rid of some of those brands, so I guess they're gonna miss my money these 2 to 3 years. They're just gonna miss my money because I'm not going to extreme lengths to get Target, and I'm really upset that I would even have to. So, ladies, if you want to get Target, either your best friend got to send it to you, or break down and get the VPN. No Target. Let's see. I think it was 10. I didn't really count. I stopped counting because I got distracted by myself. So, oh yeah, for all you Apple phone lovers, users, like I love Apple. I really like an Apple laptop for Christmas. Maybe that happens. Anyway, so for calling back home, if you have a Apple phone, you can use FaceTime, which is great because you can do FaceTime audio or FaceTime video. Before we had to do other things like, get the Magic Jack, or everyone had to get Skype or the WhatsApp app or whatever the heck it's called. But for Apple people, you can just use your phone. You can even still text. It's just like normal. Um, However, my mom, she really, I have to call her. So I use the OSO app, and basically I turn off my cellular data, and then I call my mom. And then I think my phone number actually shows up because I asked her one time and she said that it did. So I was really happy about that. Um, of course, Skype works still. Skype's golden for non-Apple people, weirdos. Um, Skype works. What other one? Facebook. I had a brain fart. Facebook works perfectly. So you can just, call people on Facebook. So these are those old days of where we had to go through so much, phone cards and having to be at our phone at the exact moment when, people were going to call. Those days are over. Communication is so much easier in 2017. So that's all. Bye.